Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're going to be doing the top 5 Christmas gift ideas for car guys and car girls of 2020. I understand it's been a very bad year, guys, because of this whole coronavirus period and that, which has ruined the year quite a bit. Yeah, I know I've still been able to get along through this year, but it's you just been like trapped indoors, guys, this year. That's what this year's been really like, just being trapped indoors. Yeah, I hope 2021's going to be a better year. Yeah, the only good part of this year was January, February and March, really. They were the only good months. Then we got locked down due to the coronavirus period. I understand that this year's been a very difficult year for most of you guys, probably. Unless you guys are from New Zealand. That's the only country at the moment without coronavirus. Everywhere else still has the virus. But I still hope that you do have a good Christmas. And in today's video, guys, I'll be showing you a top 5 Christmas gifts for car guys and car girls. Say if you have a friend, a family member, or whoever, or whatever you want to call yourself, car guys, car enthusiasts, whatever you want to call yourselves. So I'm going to take you down and show you the gifts right now. Right guys, all the gifts are going to appear here. And I've got one surprise for you guys, and this is it. We got a new checklist that you can now download on my website. I currently now have a website, guys, so if you want this checklist in your hands like I have, you can download it on my website and print it off. Comes in 4 pages. Got all this. Is that this page? Get all the MOT check sites there. And then there's the third one. Here's the final one. You can now download this on my website. So now, let's get the first gift here. Right guys, here's our very first disc. Obviously my address will be blurred out on film. And here's what comes inside it. You get your OBD2 lead and your USB. It plugs into your laptop. You do need a laptop with this one. And here's the scanner itself. Here's the scanner. Also, it comes with 2 CDs. Here's the disc that comes with it. Does cars and trucks on 1 CD. And now, I'll go and show you use of this scanner. Right guys, here's some use example of the gift idea, guys. This OBD2 scanner. And to use the scanner, you are going to need a laptop with at least 3 GB of RAM. So now, we're going to jump in this car and show all the use example of this scanner. And the cool thing with this scanner is, quick answers. It doesn't just check your normal one, it's just going to check your classic engine light. Is it engine light, guys? But it checks more things. It checks airbags, ABS, and other stuff. It does. So it does a lot more than a typical normal scanner would do. So first, obviously, you need to start up your laptop, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to go and start this up, so I'll be back once I've started this up. Right guys, to plug this into your computer, this goes into the scanner, which opens up right here. Opens that up there, and that's where your scanner plugs into. It plugs into the computer. Goes in. Goes into your laptop. Now the other end, guys, goes into your car's OBD2 port. That's the OBD2 port. It's already connected to this lit up blue. Now, you look down here for a file called main. Which is that right here. And when you use this software, you must turn off your Wi-Fi. I just forgot to mention that. Now, you select your make in that there. You can just scroll through the makes of cars there. But I've already selected my mine's a Volvo V70 2000 to 2007. This is 2002. The system is Denso. So I could show you a couple of tests. So before we can go anywhere, you must turn your key to position 2. We'll start going through the instruments first. The multi-function. I'll start you with the passenger door. Check if there's any, you can actually check each individual door. You can check the passenger door, the driver's door, and the rear doors. You can actually check all this individually. So we're starting with that door first, which is a very cool function. Check for any codes. You hit on there top bit. It says read codes. ECU fault permanent. It's good. Listen, guys, this is actually an 18-year-old couple. We're just gonna have a couple of codes. That's all right. So we're gonna play the passenger window down. So I'm just gonna drop the window down. If I play that one, the window goes down. If I hit OK. Now I'll lay the window up. Yeah, it's very slow, these windows, because I do have quite a weak battery in this car. It does need a new one. Battery voltage low already. I'll show you a couple more things before we actually start up. Steering wheel electronics. I'll just check that one. I just hope I don't leave this too long and my battery goes flat, because it is happening right now. Check codes there. No fault codes. I want to do my live data now. We'll go here and get to real. Yeah, we're doing that. Real-time data there. So I'm just gonna have to just start the engine. Car won't start. We've had it. Right, guys, so I'm gonna have to go and jump start my car because my battery's gone dead. So I'm gonna have to just pause it here. Right guys, I've charged up the battery a bit. I'm actually using the wrong section here. So now, second attempt. Hope it starts this time. Cool. Now I've charged it up a bit and now it starts. Now we can show the graphic mode. 30 different data here. I'm in the wrong section here. It's all going to start beeping at me because I've got me in. All systems. All. You can actually see what the engine's doing. Where I've got now. Yeah, I'm going to leave my engine running just because of the flat I had earlier. Graphic mode is, I think we're in the everything now. Here we go. Right, this is the first one. I'm not going to show you too much. There's about 30 different ones you can go through. Brake light switch is data in this number sensor. If I press the brake pedal, I just press it a little bit, that should change to on. Restart tap goes on. That's good. That means your brake lights are going to work when you need them. Camshaft precision sensor is going to change between low and high. That's normal. Brake pedal, to the percent you press your brake. You normally can only press your brake pedal 60%. If you can get that all the way to 100, then you got something wrong. Coolant temperature 85 Celsius. That's actually about normal running temperature. That's fine. 86, it's nearly up to 90. Here's the RPM, it's running slightly too little low. However, where? I'll just give it a high rev so you can really see the rev start. I'm getting out my engine speed went up. Now we're just going to get out of live data. And still scan it, I think. I'll just show you this cool thing you can do again. I might shut the engine off, I might just get away with it. Display and lamp test. To do this I've got to actually turn my engine off, so to do this one quick, I'll shut the engine off. Turn the engine off. And then I'll hit OK to that one. Watch my gauges. I'm just going to hit OK right now. They're all, that's it. I'm not going to go through everything. I can turn my rear fog lights. I just switched on my rear fog lights. I'm actually going to turn off my rear fog lights by just pressing that button to stop. That's all I'm going to show that. And now we get on to the next Christmas gift. So that's that one. So obviously to get out the scanner, you just go right back to your home. I'll just show you. You hit exit. And now you would turn your computer down, shut it down. I'm going to start it just so I don't flatten my battery. Or I'll just shut down my computer. Yes, I'm going to pause until my computer's off, so I'm going to just be back any second. Right guys, now my computer's shut down. Now to take your scanner out, always turn your ignition all the way off. Turn it all the way off before taking your scanner out the OBD2 port. And always turn your lights off so you don't kill your battery again like I did. That's that out. Now, let's get on to the next Christmas gift. Right guys, here's our third gift. It's a tyre inflator. It's actually a little compressor which does plug in the car, and this is very useful. Yeah, it just plugs into your cigarette lighter. Yeah, and also I feel there's a gift under here. I hope that ain't cold under there. I hope it's not cold. It's a tyre pressure reader. This can work out really useful, but obviously they don't make this exact one anymore, so there'll be similar ones in Halfords. Yeah. So what it does, it just goes on your tyre valve and it gives you a reading there. You're going to kind of work with that. The gauge ain't the most accurate on it, but it's very useful. There's a small little compressor. So now, I'll show you some real life example uses of this right now. Right guys, to really put this to the test, I've let quite a lot of air out of this tyre. So you can definitely tell it's low on air. And we're going to check what our tyre pressure is of our little tyre pressure. It's actually from Halfords, this one. Actually very useful. We'll see what our pressure is. 17.5, that's really low. And now to find where your tyre pressure, your car type, it could be on one of these doors, so I'm going to have to look. Right guys, before we start pumping this up, because this actually plugs into the cigarette lighter in the car. I've got one in the boot, so I'm going to plug it in the boot. So when you use that, I recommend you to start your engine, which I'm just about to go and do. Make sure it's out of gear, which it is. So I don't want this pulling me down the drive. That's started. That. And we're going to go and plug it over here. Here's the cigarette lighter I'm going to use there. So I'm just going to go and get me thing out. Here's the pump here. Right, there you undo it. Pull this out. Here's your tyre pressure. Here's the pressure that it's reading. We'll try and get it up to the 40 mark. So now, I'm just going to be back once I've plugged it in. Now I've got it plugged in, now you turn it on. Yeah, here guys, got it up to the 40 mark on there. On this car specifically, tyre pressures are actually found in the fuel cap on this fit car. Yeah, normally you're indoors. Yeah, I know this gauge ain't accurate, so I'm actually going to use my other one from Halfords because this is more accurate, so I'm just going to check it with this one. I normally have it at 38, it's meant to be 36 really. 34. Give it another bit more pumping. That's not correct. That's correct. It can pump a pretty flat tyre. Did it, 38 is the pressure I got it to. So now, let's get on to the next Christmas gift idea. Right guys, here's the third Christmas gift idea. And this is a slide hammer and puller set. This one. It's got a nice satisfying click to it. And this is the tool. So, we'll start getting this out and I'll show you some real life use of this right now. Right guys, this is the hub puller set guys that we just unwrapped, and this one guys is very useful. If you open this up, so it's got a slide hammer and all that in it, all this useful bits. This is your slide hammer. It's got a bunch of different attachments you can pull out, flat bearings and that. This is the bit that goes on your hub. You do have a few studs. You can use your wheel studs if you have wheel studs. You can use some of those. So if you used to pull out your wheel bearings, you'll put this on your hub and you'll screw the slide hammer and you'll whack it with that. Obviously, I've actually had this in use and I've got a film already of this one in use, which I'm about to show you guys. This thing will really save you. I'm going to use some of these as well to help. These are all helpful. Yeah, that's all that. Is to push out other, like maybe other bushings and that as well. You can probably push them out with this as well. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put the slide hammer there. Now, I'm going to give you the shot of the film of this thing in use. So, I'm going to show you that right now. And also, this has a really satisfying click. It's a nice satisfying click. That's it. So now I'm going to give you a shot of this in use. Right guys, to get this old bearing out, you just got to use the slide hammer. Here's how it's done. You just got to go back. There you go. And it's out. That's it. So there you go. It's all. I know it's not a common hand tool though, but these are pretty easy to pick up. I know not many people have these, but and they don't cost a lot of money. You could pick one up pretty cheaply. So I'll link this in the description. So I'm gonna pause here. Right guys, here's our another gift idea here guys. And this one, guys, is an electric ratchet. Comes with 2 rechargeable batteries. Here's the main ratchet itself. It comes in with 2 batteries. Ain't too loud. It's not too loud either. It's got a light somewhere. And there's also a switch to lock it here. That won't press. There's a switch there. Push it forward. And also, guys, here's something I also forgot to mention. It's got that little light there. That was in a dark spot right here. It actually gives you a little small light so you can see what you're doing if it's dark. Also, I think they're both fully charged. Here's one of them. And here's also the second battery. They both work. Also, it comes with a charger. Here's the charger, guys. It comes with a 3-pin plug because we're in the UK. You won't probably be able to get the exact same one if you're in the US, if you have different 2-pin plugs. I know you have in America 2 pins. That's what I think they are in America. Just let me know if I'm wrong, but that's what I think they are. Different countries have got different plugs when you go abroad, guys, so just be aware of that. That's that. Now I'm gonna go and show you some real life use of that. Right, guys, this is our electric ratchet. So this is gonna give you some use example of this electric ratchet. Apologies for the noise in the background. I don't know if you can even hear me. So here's the tool in this box. Here it is, guys, not too noisy. Here you go. Now I'm going to show you some use example of this tool. It's not too noisy. It comes with 2 batteries. 2 batteries. Here's the second battery that comes with it. And also here's the charger. So now I'm going to show you some use example of this tool. Right, guys, to use this ratchet, here you go, that's how it works. Now to tighten, turn that dial to the opposite way to tighten it, stopping it to its max torque. There you go. And now you can actually use it like a regular ratchet as well. It can be used as a regular too. As that's how the ratchet works. So that's it. It can't undo really tight bolts. So for example, it won't be able to undo these really tight bolts, but you can use it also as a regular too. And also as an irregular. So now if I just get my normal ratchet, here's where the electric really shines. If it's really tight, it won't loosen. So what you do is you just, you've got to turn it to loosen. Oh, sorry, the other way. Loosen. So there you go. And here's where the, if you want to get me regular ratchet, just like I'm going to do for the minute, here's where it really shines. Look how much time this will take me to undo it with a regular ratchet. Look at the amount of time this takes. Now just get the electric. Like that. Okay. Look how quickly this undoes it. Look how quick that undoes that. Now I'll just tighten it back up. There you go. When it's tightened, you can actually use it as a literal normal ratchet to get extra torque yourself. There you go. There you go. Now this is it. This is really worth it if you want to get these nuts undone quick. Because look at the time it takes to undo this one. I'll just show you again here. When it's loosened, you can... I've got the wrong way there. So now if I was to tighten that with my normal ratchet, I'll just get this. Just look at the difference from a normal ratchet to this. Now I'll tighten this up a bit with my ratchet to show you how not to take. Right guys, just look how much time this takes to tighten up your regular ratchet. So the other way, you turn it. Look at the amount of time. Now just go and grab me electric. Look how quick it is. You must hold this in doing it. Other way. Now just give it a little push against that. That's it. You don't over tighten it, you'll stretch the stud. So that's it. This is really worthwhile as a Christmas gift idea. So sorry that I'm having to rush this one because there's a lot of noise in the background. So we'll speak about this at the end. We'll speak about this one upstairs. So that's why I'm a bit rushed with this one, because of the noise in the background. So I'm going to pause here. Right guys, and here's the final Christmas gift idea. Here it is guys. This is a tracking alignment tool. Here it is, the tracking alignment. Here it is, and it comes out the box. This is what you get. How it works guys, is you drive over this. And if your wheels turn that way, it's going to move that way. But one thing I'm going to have to criticise this to you quickly, guys, is do not drive over the gauge. You drive over this bit. Yeah, so it says if it's this way, if the gauge is there, it's too much. You're getting a lot of toe in, guys. If it's this way, you're towing out. If it's like that, that's really bad. Yeah, if it's there, I'm just gonna make a few adjustments. This is where you want it, directly in the centre, guys. Now, I'm going to give you a use example of driving over this right now. Right guys, here's the tracking tool. Here's how it all works guys. If that stays in the centre after you've driven over it, that's good. That's too much. If it's this way, toe in, and if it's that turn that way, it's toe out. And that means if it's there or somewhere like that, you have to adjust it till it sits on the zero after you've driven over it. So it stays there. So now I'm going to show us drive over it. So, right guys, so you put this in, line it up with your wheel, and be careful guys, and get it set to zero. And make sure you do not drive over this gauge. And now you'll start to drive over it. In that, and after you align it, if it's just on the zero, you just push it back to zero. Then you go back over it again. Guys, that's what you do. Yeah, so now here's our result. I was slightly out. It's not quite on the zero. It might be able to get it straight. That's good. That means it's now stayed on the zero. That's good. Now you go back over it. Just that's how you do it. Just keep going back and forth over it. Just so you that's how it works. Here you go. That's how it all works. Yeah. There you go. That's the basic workings of it. So. Right, guys. We're gonna end off this video. And one thing before we end off this video, I want you to go and subscribe to a person called Budget and Leggett. He is a really good YouTuber and he teaches you a lot with cars. He'll show you lots of stuff with vehicles. And also, the electric ratchet was a good gift idea for someone. If you want to undo nuts pretty quick. It only goes up to 60 Newton meters of torque. That's its max torque. That's what it goes up to before it stops. 60 Newton meters of torque. Don't know what that would be in foot-pounds. Yeah, go subscribe to Budget and Leggett. He'll teach you lots of vehicles. He'll teach you a lot about cars. Yeah. So he'll really help you out. He teaches you a lot about fixing cars as well, but he's like really advanced with it. He'll teach you quite a bit. Go check him out, see what you think of him. And also, you guys have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Have a safe Christmas this year, because I understand is this whole COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah, so I understand. So just have the best Christmas you can have this year. It's not going to be the same as an ordinary Christmas, unless you guys are from New Zealand. But just have the best Christmas you can have. It's not going to be as good as what a normal Christmas would be, but just have the safest one you can have. And if you want to receive an awesome gift or give an awesome gift, you might want to send it to your friends or your family. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this, and have a nice day.